Alrighty then, well, no more gap tooth front end on this truck. I've got the grill replaced and the headlight bucket replaced, and it took a little work. I'll tell you exactly what I did. That grill is a 75-76 grill, and there's no difference in the two of them except that one has that in it. I think the early one, the 75, has that, the 76 does not. And since this is a grill I had and I got on a good deal, it's a little bit different from the 79 grill. The 79 grill has the hood opening in the center, about right there. And the 76 or 75, 76, 77, I think have it offset like it has now. And what that took is changing the center support. This is what was in there. Bolts in up here, kind of makes this arrangement here. That's the latch, kind of goes up like that and all bolts together. And that looks like it's almost bent, didn't it? Everything on this truck's bent. But anyway, that's how that goes together, and all this is swaps over, no problem. So if you want to backdate it to earlier grill or update it, you can. You just now you know what you need to change. You'll have to get a 78, 79, 80 grill support here in the center and the latch, because you can't use the same latch because the handle's in the wrong place. That handle has to match that opening. So, and what's funny is this headlight bucket actually came off of an 80, and they were started. 80 was last year for this style, and 81 they went to the one that's got a more rectangular opening, and some of them had 2 rectangular headlights and most of them had 4. So that they went and updated the fenders also, I'm presuming. But anyway, the reason why I could get this off an 80 was a weird year because that the Custom, Deluxe, and the Scottsdale, in other words, everything but a Silverado had the 79 style bucket with a round headlight on it. And 79 and 80 have the same kind of bucket, which is one piece that goes around the parking lot and the turn signal. The rest of the early ones don't have that. This part is one piece, and that just bolts to the fender. Most of them have like a little chrome surrounding them like the Silverado. So had to be off of 79 or 80, and the 80 Silverado was the one that had the absolutely 1 year only the twin rectangular headlights. This, you know, the older style sort of front end, but the rectangular headlights, you don't see those very often anymore, but that was the only Silverado. So that 80 model surround has worked fine on this, and I also replaced that lens that was broken. It's down there. So now, yeah, I know, makes the bumper look bad now, but you know, you do what you can with what you got. And the whole point of this deal is, when I say cheap rehab, it has to be cheap. Right now I'm not doing buying any parts from new places, not unless I just absolutely have to. I have a few things I'll have to, but you know, when you say cheap rehab, you're doing it cheap. You're either fixing what you have, or you're buying junkyard parts, or something of that nature. So it's a slow process, and but we'll get there with it. The engine's looking good now. Looks pretty much like it did when it was new. So I've got all that together. Get that little strap on right there. That didn't sound good, did it? Little retaining strap put on. Get those hoses put on. I'm not going to worry about hooking. Well, I did one of them, but I couldn't help it. But this hood's going to go pretty soon because it's trashed. Trash. So that junkyard up there's got a couple good hoods in it, and as soon as I feel like this thing will make a trip okay, or maybe I'll do it when I don't feel like it'll make a trip, I'll just wait and see, I guess. But we'll get on the road and get up there and get a hood picked up, because I gotta have a truck, man. I didn't realize how much it was slowing me down to not have a pickup on hand. Now, I know, you don't have to say, you sold everyone you ever had. I know, you're right. But You know, it's a sickness, man. What can you do? I'll tell you what, this neighborhood, I guarantee you, the next place I move to, wherever that shall be, I will be sure that before I ever sign any lease, I'm going to sit on the side of the road and I'm going to see how much traffic's down that road. And I'm going to ask the neighbors too, because I never done this again. This is like living in an apartment complex. There's so much traffic here because this is the main road that feeds all these streets, and there's people just go all the time. No wonder we're running our natural resources out. People just drive all the time, go somewhere. But Lyle's house is having a open house tomorrow. The last one I had about 2 months ago got about 3 people, and I don't know how many this one will get, but there's been people driving by here a little bit already, scoping it out, and I'm sure this is not helping with this truck sitting here and me working on it with my old work clothes and ripped pants and stuff. That's probably the last thing I want to see here, but I don't care. You know, the residents, you know what the residents' attitude is. Ooh, he's working on cars. Ooh, we don't want to live next to a mechanic. Isn't a mechanic supposed to be downtown? Isn't he on that back street downtown? Oh, what's he doing here? Ooh, that's scary. See, there we go. I don't know. So anyway, oh yeah, if you wonder why I got a speaker out here, I don't know if you saw that, but that is my lost metallic object retrieval device. That's what I mainly use when I drop screws and things like that. I can't take that thing and magnet on the back of it. I just sweep it back and forth until I pick up what I lost. So it works pretty good. You can steal my idea on that if you want to. Alright guys, well, let me hang this up. So the camera seems to be doing pretty good after dropping it the other day. It just kind of scatterbrained at that one little time. It worked okay after that. At least I ain't splashed gasoline on it yet. poor old Richard. I forgot his last name. Man, I'm screwed up. His first name, I call him R-Peak so much. Richard. My name is Richard. No, it's Dick. Oh, it's Richard. See you guys. Have a good one.